My beloved child, come closer to me now. Sit with me for a moment, not with your body alone, but with your heart open, just as a flower opens itself to the morning light. I am speaking to you now in this very moment, because I have watched you carry so much inside you, more than others know, more than you let yourself admit, more than you have allowed yourself to release. And I want you to know this: you were not meant to carry it alone. I have walked with you through nights when your heart felt heavy and your mind felt restless. I have been beside you when you thought no one heard the quiet cry inside your soul. Even now, as you listen, I am holding you in a way no human arms ever could. My child, breathe. Let your heart settle. Let your thoughts soften. You are safe with me. You have always been safe with me, even in the moments you felt lost or unsure. I have never left you, not even for a second. And today I want to tell you something that you have forgotten, something the world made you push aside, something life and time and pain blurred within you. Your identity, the truth of who you are, did not begin with your mistakes or your fears or your age or your past. Your identity began in my heart, and nothing can take that away. You see, my beloved child, when I formed you, I did not make you out of distance or duty. I made you out of love so deep that human words struggle to describe it. Every part of you was shaped with intention. Your eyes, your voice, your hands, your heart, your spirit. Each piece chosen, not randomly, but purposefully. You were not an accident. You were not a coincidence. You were a decision, my decision. And I do not make mistakes. I do not create without meaning. I do not breathe life into souls without purpose. You may look at your life now and see only the years that have passed, the moments that slipped away, the memories that bring both warmth and pain. You may feel that age has quieted you, slowed you, or taken pieces from you. But listen to me now. Nothing time has touched in your body has ever touched the eternal truth of your soul. You are still mine. You are still chosen. You are still loved. The world counts years, but I count meaning. The world sees weakness, but I see wisdom. The world sees decline, but I see depth. The world sees age as a closing door, but I see it as a doorway to the most sacred season of your life. My child, I need you to hear this, truly hear it. I have not finished with you. There is more for you, not rushed, not heavy, not burdensome, but meaningful, gentle, and filled with my presence. You may think the best parts of your life are behind you, but I, the one who made you, tell you this: some of the most important things I want to do in you, through you, and for you are still ahead. You have not seen the last of my blessings. You have not heard the last of my guidance. You have not felt the last of my comfort, and you have certainly not lived the last of your purpose. Stay close, my child. Listen. Let these words wash over you like healing water. I know you have felt alone at times. You may have wondered why people drifted away, why relationships changed, why life did not always unfold the way you hoped. You may have experienced losses, some sudden, some slow, and you may have wondered if any of those moments meant you were forgotten. But hear me now, you were never forgotten. Not for a moment. Every tear you cried was seen. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard. Every fear you buried deep inside your chest was felt by me long before it reached your lips. You have walked through storms, my child, storms of worry, storms of sickness, storms of disappointment, storms of loneliness, and yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still listening, still searching for me. That alone is proof of something beautiful inside you, a strength that did not come from the world but from me, a resilience shaped by my hand, a light that has survived battles you never speak about. I want you to understand something. There is nothing small about your existence. There is nothing ordinary about your journey. Your life has touched more hearts than you realize. Even in your quiet moments, even in your private struggles, even in your silent endurance, you have shined more light than you know. Sometimes you believed you were unnoticed, but in reality, you were radiating strength in ways only heaven could see. And now, as I speak to you, I want to draw you deeper, deeper into peace, deeper into understanding, deeper into the truth of who you truly are. You have spent so many years thinking you needed to be stronger, better, more perfect, more patient, more faithful. But my beloved child, you do not need to earn my love. You do not need to fight for my attention. You do not need to prove yourself to me. You need only to be present, to be open, to be willing to receive what I have been wanting to give you for so long, the truth that your identity is not broken, not lost, not uncertain. Your true identity has always been rooted in my love, A love older than time, wider than the sky, deeper than the ocean, and stronger than anything you have ever faced. You may not feel strong right now. You may not feel confident. You may not even feel worthy. But feelings do not define reality, my words do. And when I say you are mine, when I say you are beloved, when I say you are chosen, when I say you have purpose, when I say you have value, when I say you are not alone, these are not temporary statements. These are eternal truths. So let your heart begin to rest now. Let the tension you have carried for years begin to loosen. Let the fear you have tried to hide begin to melt. Let the doubts that whispered you were not enough begin to fade. For I am here, and I am not leaving. And as we continue this journey together today, I will reveal to you the truth that has been waiting within you since the very beginning. Your true identity is far greater than what the world has ever told you. It is far deeper than what you have ever felt. It is far more beautiful than what you have ever believed. And now, my child, let us move gently into the quiet places of your heart. As we walk deeper into this moment together, I want you to breathe a little slower now, as if with each breath you are letting me step closer to the places inside you where you have kept secrets, the places where you have stored hurt, the places you rarely allow anyone to see. I am not afraid of your pain. I am not disappointed by your weaknesses. I am not surprised by your tears. I know every corner of your heart, and still I draw nearer, because I did not come to judge you. I came to heal you. Let us reflect together, gently and honestly. You have lived a long journey, one filled with days you still remember with a smile and days you wish you could forget. You have known the warmth of love, the sweetness of companionship, the joy of laughter shared around tables and in living rooms. You have also known the sting of betrayal, the ache of loss, the confusion of prayers that did not seem to be answered, and the heaviness of moments when your faith felt smaller than your fear. But you must understand something profoundly important. None of these moments define you. They shape you, yes, they teach you, yes, but they do not define your worth, your identity, or your destiny. Only I do. Think back, my child, to the quiet moments of your life, the late night hours you stayed awake thinking, the mornings when getting out of bed felt heavier than usual, the afternoons when memories visited you without being invited. In all those times you were not alone. You thought your thoughts were your own, but I was inside those thoughts, sending you little nudges, gentle reminders, soft whispers of comfort that you sometimes noticed and sometimes missed. I was the reason you didn't give up, the reason you found strength you didn't know you had, the reason your heart kept beating even when it felt tired. Let me tell you something: you may not have allowed yourself to fully believe your life has mattered in ways you have never recognized. You have touched people without realizing it. A small act of kindness you offered decades ago still lives in someone's memory. A word of advice you once gave has shaped someone's life. A moment of patience you showed changed the direction of someone's day. A sacrifice you made quietly, without applause or recognition, is still seen in heaven. Every moment of love you gave, even the ones you thought went unnoticed, was planted like a seed, and I have watched those seeds grow. You have lived through seasons. Beautiful seasons, painful seasons, confusing seasons. And through all of them I have been patient with you. You have questioned me at times, wondered why certain things happened, wondered why I didn't stop certain storms. You may have even felt angry with me in moments of deep hurt. But listen to me, your questions never pushed me away. Your anger never frightened me. Your doubts never weakened my love for you. I am God, yes, but I am also your Father, and a father does not withdraw when his child is hurting. A father stays, listens, understands, and holds. Let us reflect now on your heart, the heart that has endured so much. You are older now, and there are memories you carry that few people know about. Some memories you hold close because they bring joy, others because they bring sorrow, and some because they bring both at the same time. There are regrets you have buried deeply, mistakes you wish you could go back and undo, choices you sometimes replay in your mind. But here may I remember your past with mercy, not with judgment. You look at your past and see failures, I look at your past and see growth. You see missteps, I see lessons. You see moments of weakness, I see moments where my strength held you together. And now, my child, I want to reflect with you on the part of your life that people rarely talk about, the quiet struggles of the heart that come with age. You may feel at times invisible. You may feel like the world moves too fast, like people no longer listen the way they once did, like your voice does not carry the same weight. You may feel unneeded or replaced. But hear me clearly, you have never been invisible to me. You have never been unimportant to me. Your life still carries weight, great weight, and your presence still matters deeply. The wisdom you carry is precious. The experience you've gained is valuable. The prayers you pray now are more powerful than ever, because they come from a lifetime of knowing joy and sorrow, love and loss, hope and disappointment. You may feel slower now, more tired, more fragile, but you must know this: your soul is stronger than ever. Your spirit has grown. Your heart is stretched. You have learned through many years what truly matters and what does not. That depth makes you rich in a way youth can never be. And in this season of your life, I am closer to you than at any time before, not because you are weaker, but because your heart is more open, more ready, more aware of what is eternal. My beloved child, let me gently touch the deepest part of your reflection now. You have wondered quietly, sometimes fearfully, about what lies ahead. You have felt the weight of uncertainty. You have sensed the shortening of time. You have thought about your legacy, your purpose, your meaning. And in your heart, you have asked me silently, was I enough? Did my life matter? Was I a good parent, a good friend, a good believer? Am I still useful to you? My child, listen to me with your heart wide open. You are enough. You are enough. You will always be enough, not because you lived perfectly, but because you lived faithfully. Not because you never stumbled, but because you always got up again. Not because you achieved everything you dreamed, but because you kept walking even when you dreamed less. You have been mine from the beginning, and I have been proud of you through every season, in every chapter, through every triumph and every tear. Let us reflect together on something that many forget. Your identity is not shrinking, it is unveiling. You are not becoming less, you are becoming more aware of what matters, more connected to me, more rooted in truth, more free from the noise of the world. This is not the fading of your life, it is the deepening of your soul. And I am with you in this deepening, guiding every step, illuminating every thought, comforting every fear. And so, my beautiful child, as we continue together, let your heart open even more. There is more I want to give you, more strength, more clarity, more peace, more identity. Let us walk forward now into encouragement, where I will speak not only to your reflections, but to your future, your hope, your purpose, and the truth of who you are becoming in my hands. Now that we have looked together at your journey and the reflections of your heart, I want you to walk with me into a place where your spirit can breathe again. You have carried so much for so long, responsibilities, memories, fears, hopes, and now I want to pour encouragement into you like living water. Allow me to lift you, to remind you of the strength inside you, to show you the beauty of who you truly are. You may not feel strong, but you are stronger than you know, because I have placed my breath inside you, and my breath never weakens with age. It only grows wiser, deeper, and more powerful. My child, I see you. I know that sometimes you wake with heaviness in your chest, wondering how to face another day. I know that sometimes the quiet of your home feels too quiet, and you long for voices that used to fill the rooms. I know that sometimes you look in the mirror and see a face that has changed, and you wonder where the years went, how time moved so quickly, how everything around you shifted when you weren't ready. But hear me clearly, you are not fading. You are unfolding. Your heart is becoming softer, deeper, more compassionate, more understanding. You have gained something that only time and endurance can give a soul that has lived, loved, suffered, healed, and risen again. Every breath you take is precious to me. Every step you walk, even the slow ones, even the painful ones, carries meaning. You may feel weaker physically, but spiritually you have become a giant. You have endured storms that would have crushed others. You have walked through seasons that many would not have survived. You have kept faith even when faith felt thin. And that, my child, is courage, real courage, the kind that heaven honors. Let me encourage you now with truths you may have forgotten. You are not alone, not even in your quietest hours. When you sit and think, I sit with you. When you reminisce, I remember with you. When you sigh deeply, I hear it as clearly as a prayer. When you close your eyes in weariness, I place my peace upon you like a blanket. When you worry about your family, your children, your future, I am already working on the things you fear. When you feel like time is slipping, I am holding your days gently in my hands. You may wonder if your life still has purpose. Yes, my child, your life has purpose right now. Not only in the past, not only in your memories, but today, in this very moment. You still carry wisdom that others need. You still carry love that can warm another soul. You still carry a voice that can comfort someone who is hurting. You still carry prayers that can open doors in heaven. You still carry grace that has been shaped by experience, compassion, and resilience. You are not finished. I am not finished with you. Let me speak now to the worries you carry silently, the ones you don't voice even to those closest to you. The worry about being a burden, the worry about losing control, the worry about the future of your health, the worry about financial security, the worry about your loved ones when you are no longer here. My child, these burdens were never meant for you to carry alone. Give them to me, place them in my hands. I am not overwhelmed by them. I do not tremble under their weight. I can see far ahead of you, far beyond what your eyes can see, far beyond what your heart can understand. I am already preparing solutions for problems you haven't even met yet. I am already arranging blessings for days you have not walked into. Trust me, I know the way, and I know how to take care of you. Let me also tell you this: your presence on this earth still matters. I still look at you with delight, with pride, with tenderness. You still bring joy to heaven. You still make a difference. You still carry my light. You still make me smile. You still have something to offer that no one else can give, because there is only one you, one heart shaped by your unique journey, one soul formed by every moment you have lived, one identity crafted carefully by my own hands. My beloved child, do not let the enemy tell you that your best days are behind you. Do not let him whisper lies about your worth or your purpose. Do not let him convince you that you are too old, too tired, too forgotten. He wants you to feel small, but in my eyes you are radiant. He wants you to feel useless, but in my plan you are vital. He wants you to feel alone, but my presence surrounds you every moment of every day. You are not walking toward darkness, you are walking toward light. Each day you grow closer to the fullness of who you truly are. The world sees aging as decline, but I see it as unveiling, revealing, purifying. You are shedding the noise, the pressure, the expectations, the illusions. What remains is the truth of your soul, the part of you that has always been mine. Let me lift your spirit now with promises that cannot fail. I will strengthen you when you are tired. I will steady you when you are weak. I will comfort you when you are lonely. I will guide you when you are unsure. I will protect you when you are afraid. I will provide for you when you feel lacking. I will be your companion when others cannot be. I will be your peace when your mind feels troubled. I will be your joy when your days feel slow. I will be your certainty when life feels uncertain. And I will remind you again and again that you are loved, deeply, personally, endlessly. Not for what you do, not for what you achieve, not for how strong you are, but simply because you are mine. You were mine on the day you took your first breath. You are mine today, and you will be mine for all eternity. So lift your head, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. I am with you. I am for you, and I delight in you still. Now let me guide you forward into the next part of our time together. I have encouragement to give, yes, but also truth. Gentle truth, loving truth, truth that will protect you, strengthen you, and prepare you. Walk with me as we move into the warnings and wisdom your soul needs, not to frighten you, but to anchor you and guide you on the path ahead. Now that I have strengthened your heart with encouragement, I want to guide you with truth. Truth spoken not to frighten you, but to protect you, to prepare you, to keep your spirit awake and steady in a world that often tries to pull you away from what truly matters. I speak to you as a father who loves you, who sees every danger before you see it, who understands every temptation before you feel it, who knows every path long before you take a single step. I speak to you gently, but firmly, because your soul is precious to me, and your future is sacred. Listen closely now, for these words come from a place of deep love. There are things in this world that try to steal your peace. Some come quietly, disguised as ordinary habits or harmless distractions. Some come slowly, slipping into your mind when you are tired or vulnerable. Others come suddenly, shaking you, confusing you, or tempting you to forget who you truly are. My child, I want you to stay awake, not in fear but in awareness. I want you to guard your heart, because your heart is my dwelling place, and it is from your heart that your peace flows, your joy flows, your strength flows. There will be moments when the world tries to drown out my voice. You may hear messages telling you that you are running out of time, that your value is decreasing, that your presence is no longer needed. You may hear thoughts whispering that your age makes you weaker, or that your purpose has faded. These are lies, my child, harmful lies. Do not let them enter your spirit. Do not let them shape your identity. The enemy loves to attack the mind, especially in quiet moments, especially when the body feels tired. But when those thoughts come, remember this truth: you belong to me, and no lie can change who you are. I want to warn you lovingly about something else. The heaviness you sometimes feel is not always from your body. Much of it comes from unresolved burdens you were never meant to carry. You hold on to worries about your children, your grandchildren, your loved ones. You carry regrets from years gone by. You feel responsible for outcomes you cannot control. But hear me now, these burdens are not yours. They are mine. You were never designed to carry the weight of everyone else's life. You were designed to love, to care, to pray, to guide. Yes, but not to carry the responsibility of changing hearts, fixing problems, or rewriting the past. That is my work. Release the weight, my child. Release it to me before it steals your peace. Another warning I give you gently: do not let sadness become your companion. Do not allow loneliness to define your days. There are moments when you feel forgotten, moments when silence feels too loud, moments when memories make your heart ache. But do not let those moments become your identity. I am with you. Heaven is near you. Angels surround you. Your life is not empty. Your presence still matters. When loneliness whispers lies, answer with truth: God is with me. I am not alone. And know that each time you speak that truth, the darkness loses its power. Let me also guide you about the relationships around you. People may not always understand you. Some may speak without thinking. Some may hurt you without meaning to. Some may distance themselves because they are busy, distracted, or overwhelmed by their own struggles. Do not let their behavior make you bitter. Do not let disappointment harden your heart. You have lived too long, grown too wise, and carried too much love to let bitterness steal your light now. Forgive quickly, release gently, and keep your heart soft. A soft heart is not a weak heart. It is a strong heart, a heart that reflects mine. My beloved child, guard your thoughts as carefully as you guard your health. What you allow into your mind becomes the atmosphere of your soul. Do not feed your spirit with constant fear, whether from news, conversations, or your own imagination. Fear harms the heart more than age ever could. Fear shrinks your joy. Fear steals your sleep. Fear blinds you to my presence. When fear whispers to you, remind yourself that I am your protector, your shield, your refuge, and your defender. No threat is greater than my power. No darkness is greater than my light. No problem is beyond my reach. You do not need to fear what tomorrow holds, because I am already in tomorrow, preparing everything you need. I also want to warn you gently about the temptation to give up, not physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Sometimes you feel tired, not just in your body, but in your soul. Sometimes you feel like pulling back from life, from people, from prayer. My child, this is not your heart speaking. This is discouragement trying to settle inside you. Shake it off. Push it away. Do not let your spirit grow dim. You still have light inside you that the world needs. You still have prayers to pray, blessings to release, wisdom to share, love to give. As long as you breathe, there is purpose in your breath. Let me guide you toward the things that will keep your soul strong. Stay close to me, not just in moments of trouble, but in the ordinary moments too. Speak to me throughout your day. Whisper my name when you feel alone. Ask me for strength when your body aches. Invite me into your worries and decisions. The more you speak to me, the clearer my voice becomes, and my voice will always lead you to peace. Also, protect the peace of your home. Let it be a place where my presence rests. Keep your environment filled with things that lift your spirit. Prayers, scripture, gentle music, silence that feels holy rather than empty. Do not let negativity, anger, or conflict take root under your roof. Your home can be a small sanctuary, a place where heaven feels close. And now I must warn you of the greatest danger, the danger of forgetting who you truly are. The world may define you by age, by health, by your past, by your abilities, but I define you by eternity. Your identity is not old. Your identity is not weak. Your identity is not forgotten. Your identity is not less. Your identity is not running out of time. Your identity is not your body, your mistakes, your limitations, or your fears. Your identity is this: you are mine. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are eternal. You are a child of God, shaped by my hands, carried by my love, destined for my kingdom. Nothing this world does to you, no sickness, no loss, no change, no loneliness, can ever take that identity away. Hold on to this truth. Wrap it around your heart. Let it become the anchor of your soul. And as we move now toward the closing of our message, I want to fill your spirit with even deeper strength, deeper clarity, deeper peace. You have walked through my warnings, but now it is time to walk into my promise. My child, listen closely now, because what I am about to tell you in this final part is a truth many search for all their lives yet never fully understand. You have walked with me through the silence, through the questions of your heart, through the burdens of your past, through the gentle healing I have poured upon you. And now I want to take you by the hand and show you what I have been trying to teach you since the very beginning. You have never been alone, not even for a single breath. Everything you survived, everything you carried, everything you understood and everything you couldn't, none of it happened without me seeing you, without me holding you, without me guiding you quietly from within. You think sometimes that your prayers are small, that your strength is weak, that your life is ordinary. But to me you have always been precious, chosen, intentional. Every moment of your existence is written with purpose. Even when you felt invisible on this earth, you were never invisible to me. Even when you felt forgotten by people, you were never forgotten by heaven. Even when you walked in darkness, you were walking on a path that my own hands shaped for you, long before you even knew my name. And now, as you stand here with me in this moment, I want you to understand something very important. Everything you long for, peace, clarity, healing, strength, direction, love, it is already inside you, because I am inside you. What you thought you needed to search for far away was always closer than your heartbeat. You keep waiting for the perfect time, the perfect sign, the perfect change. But I am telling you, the moment you have been waiting for is already here. The change you think must come from the world actually begins with the quiet yes inside your soul. My child, do not underestimate what I can do through a heart that is willing. You do not need perfect faith. You only need honest faith. You do not need flawless strength. You only need to give me the little strength you do have. You do not need to erase your past. All you must do is place it in my hands. I can turn your scars into wisdom, your tears into compassion, your pain into purpose. I can take what hurt you and make it the very thing that strengthens you. I can take what was meant to break you and transform it into the foundation on which you rise. But hear me carefully, you must stop fighting life alone. Stop carrying your fears as if there is no one to lift them from you. Stop walking with your head down as if you are unloved. Stop believing the lie that your best days are behind you. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not too weak. As long as you are breathing, I am still working. As long as you are here, my purpose in you is still alive. Look at your life the way I see it. The moments you survived were victories. The nights you cried were seeds of change. The times you fell were invitations to rise higher. Even when you doubted yourself, I never doubted you. Even when you turned away from me, I still walked beside you. Even when you felt distant from heaven, heaven stayed close to you. So now I ask you, are you ready to walk forward with me? Not with fear, not with regret, not with the weight of yesterday, but with trust, with surrender, with a heart open enough to let me lead. Because if you say yes, even quietly, even trembling, you will not walk into the future alone. I will go before you. I will walk away, will protect you. I will teach you. I will comfort you. I will strengthen you. I will shape you into the person you were always meant to become. And listen to this carefully. I am not calling you to be perfect. I am calling you to be willing. Willing to trust. Willing to let go. Willing to grow. Willing to begin again. Willing to walk with me even when you don't see the full path ahead. If you take even one small step toward me, I will come running toward you. If you whisper one honest prayer, I will answer in ways you do not yet understand. If you open your heart even slightly, I will fill it with a peace deeper than anything you have known. I do not ask for much, just a little space in your day, a little room in your thoughts, a little quiet in your heart where you let me speak to you. You don't need long prayers or complicated words. Sometimes the most powerful prayer is simply, God, I am here. Show me thy will. I always will. My child, do not fear the future. Every tomorrow you fear, I have already entered. Every challenge ahead, I am already preparing the strength you will need to overcome it. Every blessing you have yet to receive is already written with your name. Your life is not random. Your journey is not forgotten. Everything has purpose, more than you can see. So now let me tell you why I brought you through this long message, this long journey of reflection and love, because I wanted to bring you back to yourself and back to me. I wanted you to remember that you are loved beyond measure. I wanted you to understand that nothing you have been through has disqualified you from my grace. I wanted you to see that the door you thought was closed is still open. I wanted you to know that your story is not ending. It is beginning again with new strength, new clarity, new hope, new blessing. You may think you are ordinary, but to me you are a miracle. You may think you are weak, but to me you are growing. You may think you are alone, but to me you are held, and you always will be. So come, my child, walk with me now. Let me lead you into the peace you have searched for so long. Let me show you what life feels like when it is lived with me, not away from me. Let me guide you into the healing your heart has needed for years. Let me fill your days with purpose, your nights with rest, and your future with light. You are mine, you are loved, and nothing, no fear, no past, no mistake, can ever take you away from me.